Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Monse, and if you're returning, like always, you're a real one. I'm over here just like the sage is just flowing away. How are you guys? It is currently, I don't know, my bad. I think it's like 6:30 or something. Ah, man, I took a little nap. My makeup came off. I'm sorry. I got stuck for a second there. So I hope you guys had a good Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. Time to start a fresh new week. People always be saying, it is what it is, okay? I'm gonna undo this porque ya me duele kinda. So I'm just gonna let my hair loose a little. Um, yeah, so a new week. You guys got work, kids. What you guys got going on for tomorrow? We got a brand new week starting. Friday is Valentine's Day. If you ain't got nobody, girl, guy, me too. We can keep each other company, okay? So, I don't know what the message is going to be, like always. I did a little prayer and a little meditate. Well, no, I didn't meditate, but, yeah, I just did a little prayer, and hopefully we got a message out here for somebody. Like, I just have, like, the stuff to my sage everywhere, but hold on, guys. I'm gonna, like, push him more over there. Sorry, I don't mean to be all up in the camera. Oh, hold on. Okay. So maybe it starts going that way. But yeah, like always, share, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you're ready to subscribe, thank you. I do appreciate it. Okay. Cheers with the cafecito. Haven't you guys noticed that I always say, oh, I tengo mi cafecito, but I give it like the first drink and then I don't drink it no more. By the time I'm done with the video, it's like super freaking cold, and your girl don't drink. There's no in between. It's either super cold or really, really hot. Hold on, guys. Okay, yeah. So, look, we got the world already out here. Okay, I remember these are really hard to shuffle, so we're just gonna do it slowly for they all like flip all over the plate. Suffering. Mm. Mm. Looks dark, huh? This doesn't feel like it's for somebody that's watching me. I'm just gonna speak and you guys put the people where they need to go. But I can say that it does not feel like it's anybody here. It feels very dark. It feels very... I'm here to collect, if you know what I mean. Peace. I don't know why, but this is literally what I want to say. May you go in peace. That's literally what I wanted to say. Like, I felt it in me to say that. So I don't know. And there's doves here. And you know, those are sometimes released when, you know, I don't know. I feel a certain type of way saying it, but you get it, yeah? Cuz yeah, so it's giving me that. May you go in peace. And with this guy holding that card, so it's almost like you're being, I want to say being judged, right, by the things you've done before you go in peace. Woo! Too many, way too many. Yeah, so or that might be what's happening, and you're going to be at peace with that. I'm not saying that if it's somebody, right, that you know, or I'm just going to say somebody that you know, because I'm not trying to wish that upon anybody, right? But we can't go against what God has planned for us and other people, right? And so, and that's honest, that's just part of life. You know, we're here for a little bit. We're here for, what is it? We're not here for a long time, but for some time, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying, right? We're only here for a while, not for a long time. I don't know how that saying goes, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. But, yeah, so you might be at peace with it. I'm not saying that it's not going to hurt you or anything, but you might be at peace with it. Self-reflection. Maybe because you've done a lot of self-reflecting. Maybe because you've done a lot of work on yourself. You've, look what's on the bottom. I'm going to read everything right now. But it's paradox. But if you see the people around, they're all skeletons. Even the ones here, they look like they're like on their way to look like the ones that are up here. I'm sorry, I don't mean to use my middle finger, but I'm just, you know, like the ones here look like they're on their way to look like the ones up there. So yeah, maybe because you have worked on yourself, and maybe the person that is, you know, has hurt you in some type of way, or just hasn't been nice to you, just hasn't been the greatest person to you, you know, and this might be what has to happen, you know. And because you've done a lot of self-reflection, it's self-realization. So because you've done all that, right, hold on, guys. Yeah, so, you know, you're a lot of self-realization. Or maybe the person that is passing on has done a lot of that, a lot of self-realization, but I literally heard too late. And I'm going to share something with you guys. While I was, you know, doing my little prayer, getting everything ready, just asking my angels and my ancestors, my guides to help me deliver this message, I closed my eyes. I don't know what it's called, but it's that little timer that has the sand in it, that when you flip it over, sand goes down, and then when that's done, you flip it over again. Yeah. But it was like the last little bit of sand was like done. And I see that a lot. So I take it on for my journey, for my story. But if I was about to do this reading and I saw that this is for you, like I said, put everything where it needs to go. If it fits for you, don't make it fit for you. If you're just like, well, not really. I mean, nobody's really done me dirty, or nobody's hurt my feelings, or nobody's done that to me, then this is not for you. You know, don't make it be for you. But if you're already, you know, like we're 4 cards in, and if it's already like ringing a bell, then vary that. So it could be a person, you know, that's having this self-realization, but too late. Right? It's like, why couldn't you do that when you were fucking with me? Right? Why didn't you have that realization when you were fucking with me? Apologize, not do it no more, and everybody lives their lives. We ain't gotta be cool, but you do you, and I do me, and we stay out of each other's way. I don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with me. But not everybody understands that. 11:11. Not everybody understands that. And I feel that God gives us opportunities to change our ways, right? Because we're still human. We're allowed to make mistakes. We make mistakes. But you have to learn from those mistakes. You don't make the mistake and say, oh, I got away with it. Let me go see who else is going to fall for it. Like, no. It's like if you go and steal, right? If you go and steal and you got away with it, you're like, oh, let me go steal again since nobody's going to catch me. I'm never going to get caught. And then boom, the second time you steal, you get caught and you go to jail for 2 years. Probably not, right? But I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you just can't fuck with people and do fucked up things to people and think that, like, karma's not gonna come knocking at your door. No. Todo se paga. Strength. Because it takes that, right? And she just looks so fierce with her lion and just fierce. Look. Oi, puppy. You okay?
Yes.
Okay. You know, she just looks fierce with her lion. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so it takes a lot of strength. Or you might need the strength to deal with what's about to happen. Because it could be a person, you know, that you really cared about a lot. And I mean, you're a good person, right? I'm not gonna lie. I'll be real honest with you guys. If tomorrow somebody comes to me and tells me that my ex-husband, something's happened, like critical, something like bad, I'm not gonna lie. Because of the person that I am, I'm gonna feel. Because regardless of the kind of life that he gave me, it was a person that I shared 8 years, that we have 3 kids together. And no matter how hard I try to stay strong, you know, and keep it pushing and keep it moving, I do sometimes still think about him. I do sometimes still remember the, you know, the nice moments that we did have. You know, and I believe that we were probably supposed to do what I'm doing. I feel like we were supposed to do it together based on things that I'm finding out. But he chose the dark side. You know, he made that choice for himself. So he has to deal with that. But if somebody would come and tell me that, I'd be like, oh my God, I would feel that. I would feel that. Now, my mom or the person that I thought was my mom, no. I'm going to be honest, no. And I'm going to tell you guys another thing. I've actually even said that to her face, 444, as I said that, okay? I've said that to her face, that I don't know if something would ever happen to her, that she would go to the other side, you know, or something like that, I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I'd cry. I don't know if I care. I don't know if I would show up. And this is before I even knew that she was doing all this black magic on me and all this dark magic, and all these family secrets have been hidden from me, that she's not even my real mother, that my siblings are not my siblings, that we don't share no kind of blood. Like none whatsoever. Like she's not even my stepmom, and she's just nothing. So these are all dark, hidden family secrets that were kept from me. And before even finding out about all of that, I said that to her. So that just lets me know that all along, my intuition was right about her. But I was like, no, that's my mom. You have to respect your mom. It's the only mom that God gave me. You got to respect her. And you're raised like that, right? If you're Latino watching me, you're raised like that, to respect your elders, to have respect for your elders. No matter how fucked up that elder might be. You're raised like that. ¿Y no vas a saludar? Y mira que allá está tu tía, anda a saludarlo. Allá está tu tía, anda a saludarla. Like, being rude is like the most disrespectful thing on the planet to a Latino. I mean, that's how I was raised. Like, strict. Manners were like the very first, the first, second, third, and fourth thing on the list. At least with my mom, that's how it was. That's why everybody, when they would tell my mom, oh, wow, your kids are so respectful. Your kids are very well mannered. Your kids are very well this. Your kids are very well that. Because to her, like, manners, I guess that's one thing, or the only thing that I can probably say that I appreciate her for, which is manners. Because now I can hand that down to my children, right? I'm not going to do it the way she did it. But, you know, it's always good to have manners, right? But, and so before even finding out all of this, I had already told her that. And that's really how I felt. Hold on, guys. My bad. My number one interrupter passed out. They woke up really early today. But yeah, you know, so, and that's even before I knew what I know now, you know. So that just meant that my intuition was not playing me. Like, I said what I said. That's how I felt. How do you say that to your mom, right? At the time, right? I said it. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel if you die. That's pretty much that's how I told her. I don't know how I'm gonna feel if you end up passing away. I don't know if I'm gonna care. I don't know if I'm gonna cry. I don't know if I'm gonna go to your funeral. I don't know if I don't know. She had no words. She didn't say shit. Because she didn't care neither. Because she didn't care neither. You know, she didn't give a fuck if I was going to show up or if I was going to cry or she didn't care. Because she knew all along, you feel me, that she's not my mama. So it didn't matter to her either if I gave a shit or not. So I feel like this is that person. You know, this is that person maybe that they know that maybe their time is up, and they're having all these realizations about how they treated you and how this and how that, and you're just strong. You're just in this energy, you know, that you might just not care. I'm sorry to say it like that, but that's really what I'm getting. That's why I think I told you guys that story. Because that's honestly what I'm getting, that you're just not gonna care. It's been too much. You know, and like I said about my ex-husband, yeah, I might feel a little something, but I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna care, but I'm gonna feel it and release it and continue. I'm not going to go and, oh my God, I can't believe. Yeah, no. No. I'm still going to feel it because, like I said, I'm a compassionate person. I have feelings. I do really genuinely care about people. So, and they tell me that all the time. Like, oh, you're going to see what's going to happen to them. And when you see what happens to them, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. They always tell me that. Don't feel bad. Because they deserve what's coming to them. They deserve what's coming to them. They say that in a lot of the videos that I when I first started waking up, they would say that. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, what's going to happen to them? I'm like, oh my God. You know, I would just like, what the hell? And they would always say that, like, don't feel bad because you're a good person. Don't feel bad because you're a compassionate person. Because they didn't have compassion for you. They didn't feel bad for you when they were doing all this fucking magic and all this voodoo and all this. I mean, things that I know that they done are things that I know that they done, right? But things that I haven't, things that I don't know, that I know that still need to come into the light, I know it's just going to solidify it, you know? So, but still, I would still feel it. I have 3 of his children. You know what I'm saying? I have 3 of his children. What am I going to say to my kids? You know? What am I going to tell my kids? So it just goes a little bit, to me, it just goes a little bit deeper with him than it does with my mom. Because with her, she's just been like that since I can remember. You know? So I've never been that attached to her to begin with. And with him, the very first moment we met, we never detached. The unexpected. It was in reverse, though. So maybe they are expecting it? Because it was in reverse. And it says the unexpected in reverse. So maybe they are expecting it. They already know what's coming. 2, 2, 2, 2. Maybe they already know what's coming. Whew. I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with the same thing I'm dealing with. That you had people doing magic on you. You know, and like I said, God gives us chances to get it together. And he gives you warnings. And he lets you know, like, okay, you did what you did. Stop it now. Stop it. But you don't stop. You continue and you even start to do even worse things to that person. And not only that, you know, you're doing it to a chosen one. You're doing it to someone that has been handcrafted by God. You're doing it to somebody that's been handpicked by the Most High. It's like they say, right? Many are called, few are chosen. That's you. You answer that call. You are chosen. So not only were you fucking with somebody, right? Just to fuck with somebody, but you are fucking with someone that is handpicked by the Lord above. Okay? Yeah, so not only are you, you know, because you're not supposed to mess. We're not supposed to do harm to each other. Okay? So not only are you doing harm to somebody, but you're doing it to a chosen one. You're doing it to somebody that has been specifically crafted by the Most High, who's been touched by the Most High. It's like somebody coming up in here and fucking with my kids. Like, no, you're going to see me go from this to this in like seconds. Coming up in here fucking with my kids. I have a 21-year-old, and I don't care that he's 21. You mess with my kids, you get this. This is what I turn into when you mess with my children. 444, as I said that. So this is what I'm saying. This is very much the divine is here. This is a very specific message for somebody. And the unexpected being in reverse, it's because they know. They know. They know it's coming. That's probably why they're having this self realization. Like, oh my God, what the did I do? Oh my God, this can't be happening. Oh my God, my time is near. I'm going to read this one. This is probably going to be the only one I'm going to read, though, because, I mean, I think the other ones are as clear as day. But, yeah, I think that is, they're expecting it. Yeah. I feel like, you know how I say that when God gives us the opportunities to switch it around, we're those kind of people as well. You know, we sometimes at least for me, I do that. All right, 1 chance, 2 chance, 15 chances, 20 chances, and now you're out. I'm that person. But when it's done, it's done. Like the lady that raised me used to say, una vez se tira la basura, no se vuelve a recoger. Once you throw the trash out, you don't go back and pick it up, right? No, you threw it out. It's gone. Over with. Woo. I'm telling you. Judgment. And I said it, right? It's like they're being judged. Oh my God. With that card, I said it. It's like they're coming to, sorry, I don't mean to use my middle finger. Sorry. It's like they're on their way here. This is where they're going. And I said it. It looks like they're about to be judged with him waiting for them there with that card. And it doesn't, like, I think this is why it's in reverse, because look at here, it looks like paradise, right? It's like you're being called home, but it's in reverse. So this is where you're being called to. This is where you're going to be. You gotta pass by here. This is where you're going. This is where you end up. I said it too. Like, and if you look in the water, they look like mummies. Because remember, right, that's what they did. They would turn their bodies they would wrap them up into mummies. That's what Anubis would do, right? He would wrap them up into mummies. Osiris was the very first mummy that Anubis did. And look, that's, mira. If you see them there, look. Yeah, somebody's for sure in the know. Yeah, somebody's for sure in the know. Yeah, somebody's for sure in the know. That's why it's unexpected. And if you are anything like, hold up. If you are anything like me and you might feel for that person who is about to have some kind of really bad ending, I think this is why the card is coming out, because you're going to have strength. Because you do know, right? I mean, at least we know, right, that it's a person that didn't do us right. But we still maybe had some type of love for that person, if it was a family member, if it was a significant other, a best friend, a co-worker that you guys were hella cool and you guys would even kick it outside of work and it just became like a thing. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, you shared some really good moments with this person and you never thought in like a million years that this person was gonna just, or was doing all these things behind your back. So this is probably why the strength card came out, because you might have to have strength. You might need to you might need to go really deep in to find the strength to be okay with this. Because you know why it's happening. You understand why it needs to happen. Because every action has a reaction, every action has a consequence. Right? It's like for something stupid like me. I'm Salvadorian, so I like quesadilla. I literally have it right here, okay? Look. And I can, it's like this. And I eat it all by myself, okay? I'm not embarrassed, okay? I'm a foodie and I don't care. But I know that if I continue, I'm gonna get hella fat. Right? And the next thing you know, I look over and I'm like, oh shit, girl, you are hella fat. Like, stop eating bread. Even just something meaningless, right? Just something, like every action has a consequence. Está dormida. Déjala. She's sleeping. Sorry. Oh my God. Yeah, so you might have to have the strength. Because even though maybe you already know what this person done, or maybe you don't even know what they've done. And maybe that's why the self-realization's here, and they might even confess everything, and you're going to be like, what? And it'll just hit you like a fucking ton of bricks. It might be something that you don't even know. Like I keep saying, I know certain things, but I don't know everything. So I know when I find out my real truth, I'm gonna need that strength. I know it's gonna hurt. I know it is. I know it is. And I'm prepared for that. I'm preparing myself for that. Because I don't know what the truth is. But in my mind, it can't be anything good, right? If I ended up with somebody that has been ruining my life since I was a baby. Like, I've been getting magic done on me since I was a baby. Who does magic to a baby? Right? So I know the truth is going to be thick. So I'm just preparing myself for that. So if you don't know, that's probably why the strength card is here. And if you do know, whatever else you do need to find out, I feel like you just have to have strength. You just have to hold your strength, stay in your power. Don't allow that the whatever the truth might be, whatever you find out, or whoever it is that is have the opportunity to still mess with you. Because you've already worked on yourself, you've done the work, you've done the healing. And for them, just even on their like deathbed, they still want to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So you have to stay in your strength. You have to stay in your power. You have to protect your energy. Protect yourself. However you see fit, whatever you feel guided to do. Okay? Because with all these cards here, judgment. Oh, I said I was going to read the paradox. Let's read the paradox real quick before I flip over this card. What was once your strength and created your success will become your weakness. You see what I'm saying? Because at one point you probably thought that that person, that's why I say, maybe it's a person that,
But they got shift right to the tablet.
dile que yo digo que tiene que compartir. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's somebody that you had no idea that was doing things to you behind your back. You know, because it says, what was once your strength and created your success will become your weakness. What is this? See, and it says what makes me suffer is what I don't understand. So this could be somebody that you don't even know that did things to you. This could be somebody that you guys hang out a lot, you guys kick it all the time and everything, and
Mommy, it's that.
is broken. And they're about to, and you're about to find out. It's the Hermits. He is I, and I am him. You know, Virgo energy. You know, the Hermit, he's shedding lights. He has that lantern, you know, he's shedding light. So that's what I'm saying. It's giving that you don't know and you're about to find out. The Hermit.
Mommy.
Wisdom, solitude.
Who's it?
No, espérame.
Hey.
The Hermit says wisdom, solitude, inner reflection, silence, and solitude are guides towards the inner truth. So maybe that's what you've been doing. Just minding your P's and Q's. Maybe you haven't even been kicking it with this person like that because you are going through your awakening. And you see how he has that lantern is just bright. And it does say on there, solitude, guide towards the inner truth. Yeah, I don't think you know. I don't think you know. And inner freedom is on the bottom of the deck, but it's in reverse. So whoever this person is, whatever it is that they've done to you, is messing with them. It just won't leave them alone, which is probably why they have to tell you the truth, because they know what's about to happen. Or this could happen if they don't speak what they need to speak. Tell the truth. Woo! Hold on. Dude, if it's Anubis, oh my God. It's Newt. The skies above, the stars. It's understanding. Hold on. Understanding what? What do you need to understand? understanding. Maybe you're going to understand why this has to happen to this person. Enlightenment. It's raw. So you have the sun and the sky here. This message does keep coming up of someone that is connected with the cosmos, right? And Newt is that, right? She's the night sky, the stars. That's why this is hers. Look at. And also Ra, which is, he's the sun god. So I'm thinking this is already your energy. It's not that whoever other person is. I don't think it's that person anymore. I think this is already your energy because, like I said in the past couple of readings, it's been, you know, the sun, the moon, the sun, the moon, the planets, cosmic power, you know, for somebody. So I don't know. I think you might be okay. And you're just going to continue to do what you've been doing so far. You are going to keep getting enlightened, right? You're going to continue to hone in on your gifts, hone in what it is you want to do, hone in on what your path is.
La
Leila lo mordió, mira. You got to find the other piece. Woo. Union and power, soap kits.
Mommy, are you thirsty?
Okay, papi, no. Union and power. Thought, wisdom, wholeness. Yeah, I think, I'm sorry to say it like this, but this is just how I'm feeling it. I don't think you're going to care. You have union and power here. Union can mean anything. Maybe a significant other, maybe somebody else coming into your life, right? That's probably why, you know, because you're going to be so focused on what you're doing that when you do find out, because you've been in hermit mode, so you, like I said, you might not even been kicking it with this person like that no more, because your intuition had already spoken to you, you know, and so you were like, ugh. You're waking up, right? So you're going to listen to that intuition now. You're going to pay attention because it's going to talk like this. And then it's going to talk like this. So you're going to pay attention. 444, as I said that. So you're going to pay attention to that intuition. Or you already did. And that's why you've been in hermit mode. So you haven't even been kicking it with that person like that no more. Like I said in a couple videos back about my best friend. I told a story about my best friend who, me and him used to kick it day, night, evening, talk every 5 minutes, every 2 minutes, text, this, that, and the other thing. When I started to wake up, he was gone. Disappeared. Ghost. And of course me, sorry. I was like, we're calling, texting, calling, texting. I was like, fuck this. Until recently, he showed up again. But even though he showed up again, I don't call him, and I don't text him, and I don't look for him. And I'm not wondering where he's at, none of that. And again, I'm not saying that I would wish anything bad to happen or I wouldn't feel if something bad did happen to him. But I'm here. I'm focused on this right now. So he doesn't have my attention as he did like 6 months ago. And who knows? He might not ever have that attention from me again because, again, I am here. I've been here. I've been in hermit mode. I'm not looking for nobody. I ain't talking to no. If somebody calls me, I pick up. Hey, how you doing? What's good? Right? But I'm not out looking for people. And the people that I did have in my life, damn near all of them were doing shit to me. So I cut the cord on every single one of them except him. He actually cut the cord on it. So I was like, fuck it. It's for a purpose. It's for a reason. So I don't think you're going to care. I'm sorry to say it like that. And I'm not trying to be mean, like saying you don't have no feelings or anything. But I'm just saying, like, you're tunnel vision. I think I said that in the video I made earlier. Like, it's tunnel vision for you right now. We have bigger fish to fry, or you got bigger fish to fry. You know, we have union, we have power, we have enlightenment, we have wholeness, we have understanding. You understand what is happening to you right now. Tell me you saw that. Where in the world? Pata skill. That's what I'm saying. See, you got bigger fish to fry. What's your skill? What you about to do? What you working on? What you doing? Right? Like, I'm not trying to be mean. And I'm not laughing at whatever is happening, but this is what ends up happening when you try to play with a chosen one. Okay? Especially if you're already a person that when you say you're done, you're really done. You don't talk to them. You don't look for them. You don't nothing. They get the ice cold shoulders. Sorry. Papi, ándale, mi amor. ¿Qué? Okay, in the living room, pues. Turn on the light. Turn on the light from the living room.
Aquí?
Uh-huh. And you can play over there. There, over there. Yeah, like, and they get that ice cold shoulder. Me, that's how I am. I think that's why I give so many opportunities. You know, because I know that once I say I'm done, I am done. I have never gone back to an ex. Anthony, yeah, papi. I have never gone back to an ex. I have never, if I've broken up a friendship, I've never called that person again in my life. When I say I'm not going to talk to you, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm really not. And so if that's the kind of vibe that you're on, that's what I'm saying. You might have already like dismissed this person, or they might have dismissed themselves because you started to feel the vibe and you were just like, yeah, no. Mertes, okay, I can't say the name, dude. I'm going to show you. But it says righteousness. Okay? Like, yeah, righteousness. See, like, all your cards were, well, everything was right side up on the other one except for one as well, but it doesn't feel, yeah, it didn't feel like it was your energy at all. So You know, you have skill, wholeness, union, and power, understanding, enlightenment, righteousness. I'm sorry. Ya pues.
Okay.
You know, like, your energy is there. All I'm going to tell you is don't let nobody kick you off your game. Don't let nobody distract you. Don't let nobody, you know, fuck up your focus on that tunnel vision, you know, because you got tunnel vision right now. Okay? Uf. Otra vez. Jeremiel. Take responsibility for your choices. This is an opportunity for inner growth. I'm going to read it because he comes out a lot. He came out in yesterday's reading too. So, vamos a ver. Jeremiel. Personal responsibility. Too many. Actually, let's see. A ver, papi. Haz para allá. Oh. The energy of forgiveness is here. Waiting to be called and angels are here to invite you to take a step back and review your current situation before moving forward. If you have received feedback or identified that your choices or actions have been determined of someone around you, it is important to know you're part of it. Yeah. It is not easy taking responsibility for your actions It's not easy taking responsibility for actions that hurt others, especially if it wasn't your intention. But you will feel better about knowing your part than defining your actions. Maybe you feel guilty.
God.
Oh, hold on, guys. Maybe you feel guilty. Or maybe you guys got into it. Because when I was having my awakening, me and my friend were always getting into it. Like, really getting into it. Like, we were cussing at each other, talking shit to each other. Like, every single time we got on the phone, it was bad. You know, so I have to take responsibility in that too, right? That my mouth, that could have taken the high road and just been like, all right, that's the vibe that you're on. I'm out. I didn't do that. I was like, well, you, you know. I fed into it.
Are you finished?
No. You know, I fed into it. So maybe that's what we're talking about here. Maybe you guys had a... Charity again. These were the two cards that came out in last night's reading. Pillar of service. Serve with gracious heart and know that God is serving you. So again, yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, maybe you guys got into it, and instead of being gracious, right, you were like, you and da-da-da-da. You know, you guys got into it, pues. You didn't just let it go. You know. You didn't just let it go. But you know, she has a dove here, but the little body of the dove is a candle. let's see what I just read the book. So,
Die.
Charity.
¿Quién tiene?
Okay. The card brings a message of good things happening to good people. If you are feeling stuck or unsure, angels are inviting you to direct your energy towards service to reminding you that when you give, God, the universe always gives back. But there for others to be for the be there for others. Be there for the mission you feel called to carry out. Be there for those you love deeply, and you can experience love, connections, and support in return. I know it sucks, right? Sometimes to get into it with people and not react. I'm one of those people. I've always had a mouth. Always had a mouth. I don't know how to shut up. I don't know how to turn the other cheek or just stay quiet. I don't know how to do that. So maybe that's something that you can practice, you know. Bottom of the deck. Daniel. Divine discernment. See? Trust in the message within. They are divinely guided. Hold up. I think that's what trusting your discernment means you don't have to fight every battle, right? Know which ones to fight and which ones are not even worth it, right? It says trust in the message within. They are divinely guided. So anything that your intuition is telling you, it's on point. Like, don't say, okay, my intuition told me to stay away from this person. Should I stay away from the person? Nah, I'm tripping. Like, we've been ride or dies for 10 years. He would never. Nah, I'm tripping. No, you're not tripping. You know you're not tripping. Okay? Listen to that intuition because it's divinely guided. It's divinely guided. All right, guys. Well, sorry, my son got on there. So this is what I have for you guys today. I hope that this message resonated with somebody. Just be strong. Keep tunnel vision. Keep meditating. Listen to that intuition because it is divinely guided. And I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.